pilot number? Do you remember?
00.
Oh, that's right, because she has 00. What is she? Ray Ayanami, Ava Unit 1 or 0, whatever it is. I love you, Shinji. Here we go. Yes, you.
Could you undo Kurumu's voice from the episode when she first came in?
Oh God, I don't even remember. It's something about like, oh, I'm a slut with big boobs. It's something like that. Yes.
I noticed there's a holo cosplayer back there. Can I get a picture of the two of you together?
Woo! Yeah, sure. Come on.
Do it!
Oh. Let me answer another question while she's coming up. You. Yes, you.
Okay. What made you decide to play the role as CL, and like, can you do some sort of insulting line towards me? No, I don't mean like that. CL is mean anyway. I'm just saying. She is so awesome.
Perfect. Thank you.
Give her a round of applause, guys. So what made me decide to do the role of CL? Is that what you said? I auditioned and then I got it and it paid me. Although I really, really wanted to do it before. I mean, because I always researched the shows before I auditioned for them, and so I knew a lot about it, and he sounded awesome. And so I really, really, really wanted the part before I got it. And so much so that I even texted Colleen, because I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was like, can you do me a favor, whether or not you decide to cast me, can you just let me know, like, as soon as possible? Which is totally unprofessional, don't ever do that, ever. But Colleen was, like, one of my bridesmaids, so I feel like we got a connection. And then what was the other question? Say something insulting?
Yeah. Anything.
Do you?
Well, I'm not going to get offended, because he's insulting anyway.
I don't like your ears.
Thank you.
I've never had anyone thank me for something like that. Yes.
As a Black Butler fan and as someone who's musically inclined, have you seen either of the two Black Butler musicals? And if so, did you like them?
No, I haven't.
Like you didn't even know they existed.
No, I
don't
think
look
I did.
at them.
Look them up.
Don't look at them.
No, they're brilliant.
No.
Is it like a real?
Yeah, they're legitimate productions in Japan.
Like live?
Yes.
Oh wow.
They're really good. You should watch them.
And actually, the guy who did the theme song for the second season is Sebastian.
That's awesome.
So it's really cool.
That's really cool.
They switched the roles for both.
I can see it going either way.
It's amazing. The second one is amazing. Their like production value went really high because the first one was so popular.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's check that out.
All right, last question.
Better be.
I noticed that you had a voice in Donkey Kong Country Returns. I was just wondering, what character did you play?
You know those little blue biters?
That was you?
Yeah.
Those things were irritating.
You're
welcome. The pits.
Yep. That was me. That was me.
So, wow, you really do have a squeaky voice.
Yep. I take that as a compliment.
Yeah. I mean, she's doing her job right.
Playing male voices, do you find that as like intimidating, or do you find that comforting?
If I enjoy voicing male characters, if it's comforting or what was the other one? Comforting or intimidating. I actually really like it, and I mean, I've always been a tomboy my whole life, and I was actually mistaken for a boy up until I was in my early 20s. I know, totally. Just the reverse Hideyoshi.
Sounds like me.
So for me, it's actually kind of comforting in a way. I really love voicing boy characters. I just think it's really fun, and it's a different approach for sure.
Over female voices?
There's actually no voice that I prefer to do over another voice. What I prefer to do is to just have a huge range of voices that I get to play with, like being able to, voice Ciel and then turn around and do Tamama and then turn around and do Kurumu, and like just you know, I like being able to, I don't ever want to get pigeonholed into one type of character. So I like having a lot of different types. So I'm glad that I have that opportunity to do those. Now, granted, if I had the choice between doing a character that would destroy my voice because I'd have to scream constantly, Chopper being the exception, cool with that one. For whatever reason, doing that high-pitched screaming doesn't hurt nearly as bad. I'm not really sure why. I don't know what the science behind that is, but I think that's much easier on my voice for whatever reason. So doing a super screamy voice like what I had to do in Claymore, if I had a choice between that and then doing something else that wouldn't thrash my voice, I'd rather do something that didn't thrash my voice, because I do have the singing background and everything, and I don't want to destroy my singing voice, because I like singing. Did I answer the question?
Yes.